There's so many different variables that are involved with getting placements. So what I like to do is approach placements based on what has happened in the past and approach placements in a way where we can learn how placements actually happen. So let me give you an example. One of my biggest placements, most important placements, and probably one of the most important songs I've ever produced so far in my entire career is J. Cole, Love Yours. Some of you guys know this story, but I talk about this placement a lot because the way that it happened is interesting, and what I want you guys to literally just drill into your head. Like, what I'm about to tell you right now is just something that I want you guys to just always remember when we're talking about placements, and all of you producers, all of you guys that are trying to get placements. This is super important. Every placement that happens, every placement that you guys are eventually going to get, my Love Yours placement, every placement that happens in the world, there is a unique story behind every placement. No two placements are alike. And so we have to think, okay, if every placement has a unique story, what are some common denominators? What are some common themes or events that happen that all of these placements share? There's certain common denominators that every placement, even though they have their own unique story, every placement shares a list of a few things. And I want to tell you what those things are right now, right? So if you want to get a piece of paper, a pen, or open a notepad on your computer, whatever you got to do, I want all of you guys to literally write this down. Every time you're wondering how to get a placement, what a placement involves, I want you to refer to this list that I'm going to tell you. A lot of this stuff is going to sound pretty obvious because there is only one correct answer. That's why you guys keep hearing the same answer over and over, because it is the answer. The first thing I want you to write down is relationships. Without relationships with people, you're not going to get placements. What matters right now is your relationships that you have, who you have them with, and how valuable those relationships are, and how valuable you are to those people. Number 2, you have to be okay with not knowing what the future holds. What does that mean, not knowing what the future holds? Well, it means that you have a vision, you have an end goal. So you know what the end goal looks like and feels like, but you don't know how to get there. You don't know what the road to that goal looks like. Like everything in between, you have no idea. So you have to be okay with not knowing the path, because not knowing the path will give you the confidence and the fearlessness to keep going. This is where 99% of you guys fuck up. When you fail, you learn from it, and it means that you're one step closer, and then you keep going. Fail, fail, fail. Failed again, but I'm closer. Failed again, but I'm closer. Fuck, that sucked. I failed again, but I'm closer. Fail, 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 fail again. Fuck up again. Maneuver, fail. The pathway is doing this, but you're still going. Fail, fail. Win. Milestone. You've reached your first win. If you're not open to failure, and you're not open to learning from your failures, learning from your mistakes, and going, then you don't want this as badly as I do. You don't want this as badly as other people in this chat room do. You don't want this as badly as the person you idolize, fill in the blank. You don't. You just straight up don't. So go back and really think about that for a second. And if you don't implement that mentality, then I'm sorry to say you're probably not going to make it in this industry. Number 3 on the list. I hope you guys are still writing this down, because this is the how to get placements is like the $1 million question always. The third thing is having faith in yourself. That's it. Believe in yourself. Well, let me tell you guys something about believing in yourself. Boy, does believing in yourself fucking carry you through the depths of the lowest point you can ever reach. it will dig you all the way back up from that bottom, and it will also get you to just keep going when you are on that journey of failure. A funny thing happens, a really, really funny thing happens when you believe in yourself. When you start to believe in yourself, really crazy things start to change in your life. And I'll tell you why. When you start with no one, and you start with nothing, and you start to believe in yourself, and you're in this scenario where no one believes in you, meaning maybe your friends don't really believe in your music career or whatever you're trying to pursue. Maybe even your parents are like, well, I'll support you, but like I don't really believe in you. Not yet, which is totally normal, right? Like people tend to want to be proven first, and then they become believers, which is human nature. So when you literally have 0 people that believe in you, all you need is one person to get you over that initial hump. And if you believe in yourself, you're about to be on a winning streak, because believing in yourself does an amazing thing. Some people get it twisted. They don't really understand the difference between kind of believing and then like really, really believing. If you could somehow train your mind to make those things a habit, right? Through meditation, through mindfulness, through practicing every day, and just when you see a negative thing, you cut it out and just think positive. You will start to transform your entire life. And this is the stuff that e-courses and how to be successful in music and how to get plaques and placements, like they don't tell you this shit. They just don't. They don't tell you any of that. The power of positive thinking, unbelievable. It will change your whole physical body, and it will also change your physical world, your life. So this is the kicker. This is the most crucial part. And again, this is science backed by Joe Dispenza's studies and countless scientists who have proven this to be fact. Your mind, right? Our brain doesn't know the difference between a thought, a dream, a thought, and what happens in real life. Let me say that one more time. Our brain can only observe based on our senses. So our eyes are seeing light going into the eyes, right? I see a computer, I see this, I see my keyboard. So what's happening is in super quick time, images are going into our eyes, and our eyes are going into our brain, and our brain is calculating and creating a vision through our eyes. Same with our ears. Stuff we hear, beats, people outside, people talking, that's all waves that are moving in the air that go into the ear. The hair follicles vibrate, send signals to the brain, and the brain is like, oh, that's a kick drum. Oh, that's this. So the brain is consistently converting data and information from the outside world and then converting it in the brain, and then your brain is like, oh, I know what that is. So the brain, here's the thing. The brain is at the mercy of the data that it's given. So the brain doesn't really know the difference between something that happens in real life and something that you imagine. We all have the choice to put energy and train our minds to really become the thing that we want to become. And it goes from the brain to what it feels and thinks, to our body, to our hands, to our physical, what we say, what we do, what we decide to do. And those decisions we make which are controlled by our mind, will yield specific results back to us in the physical world. And if you're filled with negative thoughts of doubt and fear, that's totally normal. You're probably in fight or flight. But most of us are, especially now. So I think one way to get yourself out of that rut is either therapy or trying to make time to do more of the things that you love to do. And those small moments of joy will start to shift your brain from like, everything's negative, everything sucks, to, oh wow, like, most things suck, but that wasn't too bad. And then it goes from, oh, well, today was a little bit better than yesterday, right? So then you start to shift into the other side of the positive side, outside of the negative side. And then once you're fully there, you can start really thriving, you know? So again, I use myself as an example all the time. I'm at that point, I'm at Ikigai. I've been there for a while. And this is the result of it. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful, and I've been through a lot and I've failed a lot of times. I've learned so much. I'm still learning. Like, I still have so much more to go. Believe it or not, like, I feel like I'm just getting started. Right? And we're here on Twitch. This is my sixth day streaming on Twitch. Am I complaining about, oh, I don't have as many fucking follows, or I don't have as many subscribers or views? I'm not comparing myself to anyone, because I know what the end result looks like. I can't tell you which road I'm taking, but I know that that's there, and I know where we're going. You think I don't know that this channel's about to be fucking popping? That's the confidence, positivity part of me, not the arrogance. I put that kind of pressure on myself because I know what I'm capable of, and I'm willing to work really hard. I really think that if I do this every Monday through Friday, in 1 year, this channel won't be fucking insane? Of course it is. It'll be insane in a month. It's only been 6 fucking days. Right? And this is my confidence and my joy and my energy talking, not arrogance. So let me just make that clear. So we're experiencing this in real time, and I want you guys to also observe, feel, enjoy, take that in, what we just talked about, and figure out how you could tell your own story and apply that to your own life, like ASAP, bro, ASAP. Because another thing that everyone says that's fucking played out, but it's true, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, I hate saying that, but goddamn if that ain't true. Goddamn if it ain't true. Thank you guys for listening to that. I really, 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 really do hope that, like, that helped. And I don't mean to come off as like a fucking preacher or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I'm not trying to preach to anybody. Like, I just do stuff. I know what I am. I know what I'm capable of. And I've seen a few things, and I want to help people. And that's that.